Hi Gemini, welcome back to my channel, The Alchemist's Journey. My name is Becca, for those of you who are brand new. Thank you all for the love, likes, and support. I can't tell you how much I truly appreciate it. So I'm going to go ahead and get into your reading. What is the recent past for my amazing Gemini? We have the Three of Cups. What is the present situation for Gemini? What is the present situation? We have the Two of Cups. Maybe some of you were out celebrating and met someone you would like to develop a relationship with. What is the blockage for my Geminis? The Six of Pentacles. Equal give and take. How much are you giving? How much are they taking? What is the message from Spirit? What is the message from Spirit? Death. The ending of a situation. Transmutation of energy. What is the potential outcome? The Tower. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Swords. So some of you might be dealing with an air sign, another air sign. Some of you might be the Knight of Swords. So this is an offer coming in. It's generally verbal, but this could also, so then, I don't know why, but I feel like now it's gone. So I'll try to verbalize it as best I can. I feel like the Knight of Swords is tied in to this Death card. So for some of you, you are really looking into what you've put out there and what you want to become. Okay. We're going to get some clarifiers. Please clarify the Three of Cups. There could also be a major surgery coming up in someone's life. I don't feel like it's yours. We have the King of Pentacles in reverse. Thank you. The Hanged Man in the upright. And the Ten of Swords in the upright. So there's an ending here, but someone's still hanging on to it. It could be with an earth sign. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So someone is hanging on to this loss, right? And what they're, now this loss might be, I heard singlehood, and what that means, at least in the way that I interpreted it, was the ability to go out and party and not to really have to answer to anyone for that. But for most of you, sorry, this thing is kind of pinchy. For most of you, what this is representing of is there was a betrayal, an overkill and betrayal, and some of you are still hanging on to the pain of that. Let's look at this Two of Cups. Please clarify the Two of Cups. This is a union. We have the King of Swords. Came out in a crossing energy. We have the Queen of Wands. And the Ace of Wands. So there could be a new beginning, but it's purely, no, I don't want to say purely. For some of you, this could be a very sexual relationship. For some of you, you need to choose one of these two people. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Swords, and that talks about an inability to move forward because you don't understand. And I'll be honest with you, a lot of times the feeling I get off of the Two of Swords is we don't get the answer that we want, so we keep asking different people until we get the answer that we want. So if we're not getting the answer that we want, then we just keep asking, and that's stagnation, right? It's also obviously not the right answer. Right? The truth is that you know the answer, and the reason you keep going around asking other people what the answer might be is because you don't want to own it. There's a lack of taking responsibility for something. But with this King of Swords and the Knight of Swords, like I said, there could potentially be some sort of surgery here. The Queen of Wands in particular talks about Aries to me, but we have earth signs, air signs, and fire signs here. So for some of you, there is too many people in this scenario. And what's blocking you is choosing who to give to, right? Let's look at the Six of Pentacles. Please clarify the Six of Pentacles. We have the Six of Cups. The Eight of Wands. There's her silence from the past. And then there's that Two of Swords again. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So someone's staying very stubborn and stuck in some inequality that happened in the past. Please clarify the Death card. Some of you may be dealing with a Scorpio. I have two cards here that kind of talk of Scorpio. So we have the Nine of Cups in reverse and the Hermit in the upright. We have one more. What I'm getting right now is an inability, I think, to go through the mourning process, the Judgment in reverse. To some of you, this feels really, really terrible. There's the Death card in reverse. Yeah, there's a lot of stuck energy here that needs to be transmuted. It needs to be put to rest and allowed to become something else. For those of you who believe in angels, talk to your higher self and ask that this energy, that these emotions be transmuted. So with the Nine of Cups in reverse and the Hermit in the upright, this talks to me about a very deep inner wound that is blocking almost every decision that you make. And until you take the time to work through that, it's going to continue to block those decisions. But it's coming to an end, right? We have the Death card. So some of you have already done this. Others of you are in the process of it. All right, let's look at this Tower. We have the Four of Pentacles. Temperance. And the Three of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Wands. So there's a lot of conflict around this. It's holding on to this is causing a lot of pain. And I believe that this Tower is the realization of that. And the realization of it is going to help to remove the pain involved, right? But you have the strength to do it. Healing is a process. It's a very, very hard process. Okay, let's get a spirit animal or card. What's the final message for my Geminis? We have Parrot Spirit, watch your words. Number 45, which breaks down to a 9. And Bobcat Spirit, number 8, life is a mystery. I know this Death card energy and Tower energy is very uncomfortable. Those feelings don't last forever, you know, unless you hang on to them. They just need to be acknowledged. All right, what is the final message for my Geminis? I only have one, please. Final message for my Geminis. You guys, I have 2 cards. Okay. We have number 59, the upper world. And number 50, the spiral. So you have 2 5s. Parrot Spirit, watch your words. 45. What are you saying to yourself? What message are you repeating? Is it something that makes you feel good about yourself and reminds you of your strengths and potential? Parrots mimic the sounds around them, and when Parrot Spirit appears, it is time to be more mindful of your self-talk and its qualities. What do you say to others? Are you repeating what you truly believe? Remembering to speak with love, light and love can become a habit. Be generous with compliments and thanks, affirming all that is good so that your loving, healing words will be heard throughout the jungle, cutting through the noise and inspiring others. Listen for the words. Listen for the words that remind you of all the strength, abundance, and joy in your life and in the world around you, and then repeat them, affirming what is real, true, and nurturing to the soul. The universe will reflect back to you the story you tell. Words matter, so choose ones that lift you up and inspire others to remember the beauty surrounds us. Protection message. Are you aware of what you're saying to yourself and others? Parrot Spirit shows up as a reminder to heed the words that flow from your mouth, your pen, your keyboard. Be mindful of the beliefs you have internalized. Are they what you choose to believe? Are you communicating with integrity? Parrot Spirit wants you to listen to what you say and your motives for saying it. Right speech is called for right now, which means you are called to reflect on the beliefs that you have been parroted by people so often that you simply accepted them unquestioningly. Journal about what you truly believe and wish to see in the world and in your life. Write words affirming what you value. Speak them aloud. Expressing gratitude for what is just coming into being. Your voice has power, and you can change the conversation in your heart and in the world around you. Parrots represent the law of praise, so you're called to speak the truth and speak with love. Lovely energy. Life is a mystery. Bobcat Spirit. My hair in my mouth. Okay. The bobcat moves furtively and mysteriously, and when Bobcat Spirit appears to you, she brings a powerful reminder that not all things in life can be explained or understood through the power of the intellect. Trying to figure things out, find logical explanations, or predict what will happen based on reason and facts will not provide you with the certainty and comfort you seek. Bobcat asks you to trust in the great mystery and let the secrets of the universe reveal themselves to you through direct experience. Allow your vision to slip into soft focus, and you will see between the lines and observe what has been hidden there all along. Bobcat Spirit helps you know intimately the pulse of the divine in the world. Trust in the wisdom and revelations that come to you, yet know that understanding may not come as you would like it to. What you experience through your heart and intuition, which comes to you as the voice of your inner knowing, will guide you now as you accept that secrecy is woven into the fabric of existence. No matter what, the appearance of Bobcat Spirit is a sign that you are being called to trust, even when what is revealed does not agree with your need for intellectual certainty. Protection message. Bobcat Spirit tells you that this is not a time to reveal your deepest, most cherished dreams and desires to others, but rather a time to be quiet and gentle with yourself as truth begins to emerge in your awareness. Self-protection is called for, so be discerning, selective, and even secretive, revealing no more than is necessary. People have a way of imposing their opinions on you, so pay attention to whom you surround yourself with at this time. Be watchful and check your own motives as well as those of others as you keep your secrets to yourself for now, rather than expose them to those who may potentially misunderstand your intentions or may not be supportive. Let your logical mind take a rest as you start to receive the energy of your environment. Bobcat Spirit wants you to be stealthy and wise and keep your own counsel. Let yourself be a mystery yet to be revealed. And because it came out with Parrot Spirit, I really feel like that is incredibly true as far as keeping things to yourself. Okay, let's look at number 50, the spiral. The galaxies in the sky, from the galaxies in the sky to diminutive shells at the beach, the spiral is found extensively in the natural world. Its shape in the form of a coiled serpent has been used since ancient times as a tool for growth and transformation. The spiral is a guide for entering deep into one's consciousness and the unknown, and then extending far out into the heavens. It is crucial to surrender to this journey until the exhausted paradigm dissolves in the depths of the psyche and its energy is released to give birth to a new reality. To renew yourself, you must shed your old skin. You have already done this, so do not keep scraping away at the old, but welcome the soft new skin that is starting to grow. Break the habit of working on your faults all the time and let nature take its course. Know that a new skin feels vulnerable and scary at times. Trust the medicine of the spiral as it guides your journey of renewal. And because it came out in reverse, the medicine message is very important. The spiral announces a descent into the depths and a rebirth. Allow nothing to get in the way of this process, as the time is right and the forces of nature are supporting you in this endeavor. Using stones, twigs, or yarn, build a spiral on the ground that is large enough to walk through with at least 3 turns. Enter the spiral slowly. Once in the center, offer to the earth the feelings or situations that you no longer want in your life. As you walk back the way you entered, feel recharged for your new journey. Okay, and then the upper world, and that talks about getting guidance from the spirit realm. Angels, divine helpers, the ancient ones, and all varieties of luminous beings populate the upper world. It is the place where you go to retrieve your destiny and find out who you will become, discover your great potentials and undreamt of possibilities. It is also the place where the spirits of the dead arrive when they complete their journey to the light. The upper world is calling you to step into your fully realized self. Clear distractions so that you can move into a higher destiny. Do not fall to the temptation to craft a slightly more improved version of yourself. What you perceive as a problem or an obstacle is in fact the irritation you need to take the great leap. Remember, you cannot cross the Grand Canyon in 2 jumps. The medicine. Ask your divine helpers for guidance. If the oracle has already spoken to you, do not ask for more guidance. Take what has been offered. Now you must deal with the lethargy and idleness. While support for a new destiny is not yet in place, a new destination is available to you if you act now. Very, very interesting, Gemini. I hope that this reading has been helpful in guiding you. And remember, I love you. Have a beautiful day.